beautiful Wednesday morning, the 10th of December. I hope everyone is fine and all that. As you know, the new laws have kicked in today for people under 16. They won't be able to use social media anymore till they get to over the age of 18. Which, you know, it is a bit sad, because we had a few people that were morning, mate. Good morning. Let's see, how are we this morning, my friend? Izzy, of course, is always on. Good morning, Izzy. How are you this morning? I am. Are you okay? I am fine. How are you today, Izzy? I'm pumped. I'm pumped for when a guy comes tomorrow. He's not allowed to mention budgets, so that makes me feel happy. He probably will, but I'll just be turning the situation to something different. So he's not allowed to mention it. I did dob him into my case manager. I know that probably wasn't the right thing to do, guys, and I know a lot of you will probably be thinking, well, how could you do that, Pete? He's an OT. He's only trying to help you, boy. End of the day, I don't like people telling me what to do with my own money. Never have, never will. I've just got control of my money after 30 years of my mother and father looking after my pension for me, and it's important for me to learn to take care of my own pension, learn to pay my bills, learn to leave money in the bank for when I need it and stuff like that, and learn to budget on what I've got to do. So that's why I'm very against people telling me what I have to do with my money, sort of thing. But apart from that, I am really pumped to see that I didn't lose too many subscribers. So if you do want to subscribe to the channel, it would help me out a lot. I know over the next couple of days we are going to find out really how many subscribers we are going to lose and not going to lose. I'm really happy that only so far 2 have gone. I mean, that does happen. And I am going to bring it up today so we can get more subscribers on our channel. I think that's important, that we get the subscribers back up, and you guys will get to see all the videos I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to do more videos today. More budget videos are coming your way today. There is a lot of videos for me to post on the weekend, which I'm pumped to say the videos will be going as usual on the weekend. I won't be, hi Lloyd, I will be posting videos as usual. Dog doesn't want its breakfast. But basically you guys have been really helping me out on the channel by watching the videos, and yes, Izzy, pink. Yes, Izzy likes pink apparently, guys. No, but enough. That's my dog. He's growling at something. 28 people watching. Hello to the 28 people that are watching. Good morning. If people, Maddie, yes, Maddie will be here today, guys. And Maddie's video on TikTok has got 4,000. Stop it, Butch. 4,000 something views on her video on TikTok. So if you do want to go and check, enough, Butch. If you do want to go and check Maddie's video out, I would be very grateful for you to go and watch that video. And of course, watch the van video on YouTube here. That's got 4 views already. I thought I'd do an update video for you guys, because a lot of new subscribers have joined, and they're probably trying to figure out, what's that video about? Can you explain yourself? What is the video about? That video I done yesterday, it was just a check over video. Just a check over to show the new people that have subscribed on the channel what the van's about, what engine it runs. Just showing you a bit of that stuff so you guys then could see what it's about, and all that sort of thing. And I thought I'd put it out there on a video. Then Abel was kind enough to film it yesterday with me, so we thought we'd show you a bit about the van, because people have been asking me, what's the van like, and where's the engine and stuff like that. And I thought I'd put that video out for you guys to watch it, so you could see exactly what it's about. And I'm glad I did it. It's got 4 views already. I don't expect it to be a high video, but long as you guys watch the video and tell me what you think about those sort of videos, I'll be very pleased with it. 21 degrees, and is it going to rain, let's see, in Melbourne today, or you reckon it's going to be a, what, a Melbourne sort of day. If you know what I mean. Just wait for let's see to comment back. 3 people already liking. Thank you for the 3 people that are liking. And don't forget, guys, if you do want to leave a super chat, you can leave a super chat for Christmas. Would be most appreciated. It will go towards the van bill, because as you know, YouTube doesn't really give us that much. I'm lucky this month if I've made $68, I think it is, for 2 months. And Izzy, give us a rundown on your subscriber rate. How many have you got now on your channel? So we know how many Izzy's got on her channel. I know Izzy's content, from what I see of it, because I do keep up with it, I do get my notification, I have got my bell on, so I do watch the videos that Izzy puts out and stuff like that. I reckon you should do more of those car videos, Izzy, of that Commodore, the other one, the VL, whatever it is, the 90 model one, you know, the one that your partner bought. I reckon you should do more videos and get him to like explain what's going on about it, what he's doing to it and stuff. I think people would love to see that. People do love to see car content, and I think that will build your channel up a hell of a lot, and it'll put your ratings up and stuff like that. I reckon you'd be really, really good at stuff like that. And that's that is, the red one, that red one. I enjoy seeing those sort of old vehicles. That's really cool. Don't get me wrong, I like your Commodore too. That's pretty cool. But no, I like the old ones because back in the day when I was at the workshop, they drove those sort of cars back in the 90s. You know, those VP Commodores and the VN Commodores and VR Commodores and stuff like that. Because you know the government used to pay from the workshop to have those cars there. And I can remember this guy named, I think his name Greg, he was like a social worker there, and anyway he dropped a burnout in one of the cars. I think it was a 96 model Commodore, the one with the Buick engine, what do you call VR, whatever they call them. He done a burnout with it, you know, because it was only a year old and he done a burnout. And I couldn't stop laughing. He was a bit of a smart, he was a big guy, he was a bit of a smarty. He sort of didn't really, the VS, sorry. He done a burnout in it, and it was quite funny, because those cars, it was just stock. It was just, you know, one with the plastic hubcaps and all that, you know, the ones that came out. I think it was a blue colour, the blue colour one, you know, the blue colour one. It was just a standard Commodore, and it just made me laugh the way he dropped the burnout in the workshop car park there. You know, it was like he was saying, hey, look at me, I can do this, you can't do this, sort of thing. And I'm thinking to myself, well, that's a good way to go about breaking an axle, is doing a burnout. As most of the people know that have cars and do burnouts in them, you can break axles and stuff like that. Hi Peter, hi my friend, how are you going today? Welcome to the Green Team live stream for this morning, Wednesday the 10th of December. I'm glad to have all my people with me, and today, yes, you have got Maddie coming today and tomorrow, so you will see Maddie today and tomorrow. Maddie will be doing an afternoon with me tomorrow from 1 to 8 o'clock. We will be making pies tomorrow. If anyone would like to join in for the pie making, we'll do a couple of videos and we'll go live. So if you'd like to see us making pies and join in the live stream with us of how we're going to make pies, we'd be very pleased to have you on board. So if you do want to see Maddie and I make pies, please like and subscribe to the channel so you can see a couple of videos that we are going to film first, but then we'll go live and you can watch us. And you get to see what we're doing and stuff, and then we'll fill you in about the meeting as well in that live stream. So you're going to get a lot of content today, you're going to get a lot of content tomorrow. I'm going to be filming with Ava. We're going to do a lot of content again on Friday, but I'll be filming a lot of content on Friday. Monday, Maddie will be back. There'll be close to like a bit of a budget for that Monday, because it's still one more day to the pension day next Tuesday. So there will be, we'll probably do a special like budget outlook on how much I have actually spent and how much I actually have got on me. And I'm looking forward to putting that out there. I might do it on a talking video, or I might just do it on a live stream so you guys can see. A lot of people, when they do their live stream, and they say, oh, look out for this video, and you know, I can't tell you too much about the video, but just look out for it and it'll come. Me, I just post the videos so you guys can see what's going on and stuff like that. Like, as I couldn't say too much yesterday because Ava was here. But as you know, I phoned up my case manager, right? Well, she phoned me actually to let me know about the rosters and the new girl that was starting on the 8th of January, but she might be here before that, which is great news. Anyway, she was saying to me about, if everything's right, and I said, well, I'm sorry to say, Georgia, this DOT man keeps going on about this budget thing. 5 minutes we'll talk about something else and he'll jump back onto the budget, and I want to work on other skills before I cross that bridge with the budget, because I've already got a budget in my head and I want to work it out, and it's important to me that I work it out. And she said, no, okay, I'll talk to him and I'll tell him just to stay off of that subject, and you know, talk about something else by all means. But that's something that I want to work out for myself, because I'm, as you know, I'm not completely round the twist yet, and I do want to work these things out for myself. And it's something I had to say because it was eating me up inside. I was getting, you know, I said to George yesterday, I was getting upset about it, and I wasn't sleeping, and it was making me quite ill thinking about it, because you know, don't get me wrong, he's a good person. He does a lot of good things, don't get me wrong, but at the end of the day, I thought it was very confronting for me, sort of thing. So it did make it very hard for me, and I guess I just had to speak my mind. See, some people with disabilities, as you know, they don't speak their mind. They sort of let it drag on and on and on, and then they get to the point where they'll just fire up, and that's when you don't need things. Sometimes you've got to talk to people that are your case managers and all that, and they're really good people. You know, Georgia and Riley and Harley and Amanda, they're really good people. They got me back. They said to me, if you don't feel comfortable about talking about that, you don't have to talk about that. You can move on to something else that you really want to learn how to do. And I think that is very important, that you move on to something that the client really wants to talk about, and that he feels comfortable in talking about, if you know what I mean. I know tomorrow there is going to be me doing live streams solo for the morning part of the show. I'll be doing my solo live streaming on both channels. I'll be switching channels, so you'll probably see me here, you'll probably see me there, doing my solo living tomorrow. I don't know what time we'll be starting tomorrow. It could be a bit later, I don't know. It just depends on what comes up and what time I decide to do the live streams. And yeah, that's just part of it, guys. Boxing Day, what's her name, doesn't get here till 2 o'clock. Say with me, Shannon. So I definitely won't be starting the lives too early on Boxing Day, but I'll be watching a bit of TV, but then I might decide to start it at 1 o'clock or something. Just to, you know, on a Boxing Day. This is the plans that I've got to let you know. I know it's 2 weeks away, something like that, 3 weeks away, but I just want to let you know what's going on and stuff like that, and what to look out for, and you know, to let you know that you guys are not going to miss out on any live streaming over the Christmas period. I'll still be here, I'll still be around, and basically, yeah, I'll just be doing what I'm doing, bringing you Christmas specials, you know, what we bought and stuff like that, and Christmas shopping and stuff like that, and all of the good stuff will be still happening. Because I know a lot of people are probably wondering, well, what's going to happen over the Christmas period, Pete? No videos, no nothing. It will be going as usual. We will be doing Christmas things as usual. I will be filming. I will be doing everything that I will be doing will be happening. guarantee you nothing is going to change, guys. We're not the channel that's going to change things. I'm going to keep the channel the way it is. I'm going to keep filming the way I'm doing. If anything breaks on the channel, like if there's any news for me to tell you, like I have been sharing with you over the past couple of weeks, what's been going on, I'll tell you. I don't hide anything. You guys know me well enough to know now. When I've got an axe to grind, I'll tell you. I'll share it with you. I won't say to you, oh man, I'm not very happy, guys, by the way, this happened, I'm very upset about it. I'll tell you. I'll put me cards on the table. Honesty is the best policy. From me anyway. Just because, and I'll explain something to you very quickly because I'm not going to rave on about it, just because I've got ADHD and autism doesn't mean that I'm a bad person, because a lot of people hear the word ADHD in a person and they think, oh God, that person's real, we've got to stay away from him, they've got violent tempers, those people. We do rant, yes. Our temper is a lot more aggressive than normal people's tempers. When we get something, we do fire up. Yes, we do. I've got to admit that. I'm not saying I'm perfect. We do fire up. But I have, yes, when I lived in Labrador, I did have the police come round to me twice because the neighbours did not be into the police in the townhouse there, because children were jumping on a trampoline, annoying me. They were on there for 3.5 hours in the townhouse in a little built-up area, 6 of them screaming. Really screaming. I couldn't watch the TV, I couldn't hear it, and I went out there and I said, can you please shut the children up? I cannot hear the TV. And these were kids who were about 12 or 13 years old, jumping, and the whole trampoline jumped, and so did me townhouse. And you know, when you said something to them, they get really nasty to you and tell you, oh, you know, but they're going to play. And I said, well, there's a park there, why don't you just take them straight down the park? It's only down there. I mean, it's not that far to walk them, is it? And yeah, they used to get really shitty. So yeah, anyway, that's what happened. So I'm not perfect, I'm far from it. But I do try to tell you the truth. I don't hide the truth, guys. I never have, never will. And I guess that's what makes me a special person in my eyes, is I'm always honest with the people that are on my channel. I'm always respectful about the people that are on my channel. Like yesterday, I was very, very happy about Sarah. She's a very lovely person. I haven't met her, but she's a very lovely person. She offered me a job, and unfortunately I had to decline because I'm 54 now. I just want to relax, but I do very much appreciate it. A very lovely person. To even think of me like that, and my support people. Thank you so much, Sarah. You are a lovely lady, and I'm blessed to have you as a subscriber and a moderator. Really nice lady. I hope she does stick around on the channel. She's a straight shooter. She tells it like it is. And we were talking yesterday about the cut and polish on the van, and she said, oh no, I'll bring them out, I'll do it for nothing for you. I said, no, I can't let you do that. And she said, okay, then bring us a case of beer. So yeah, after I get it billed out, I might go and see her and see what she reckons to get him cut and polished. Ideal world, I would like to get him sprayed. That would be in the ideal world. That would be great to get him sprayed in a lilac green with 2-pack primer, of course. Because as you know, 2-pack primer is really hard paint. I had it on my Gemini, and I think I had my second Tarago painted with 2-pack paint. I tell you, it was a real, I mean, the pumper bar, they didn't spray the pumper bar, and the clear coat was coming off, but it was, yeah, it was really good, and it was very nice of her to say that to me. And you know, in this world, as you know, people don't do nothing for nothing. There's always a hidden agenda to what people say, but it was very nice of her to put herself out there and offer that to me. I was very touched and very happy, let's put it this way. And of course, having Let's See on here, he's quite a character and a knowledgeable person, and he's a good bloke. I've talked to Let's See a couple of times already, and I will get in contact with you, Let's See. I haven't forgotten about you. I just want to get the van out of the way first, my friend, and then I will organise something. You know, maybe one day you will come up to Gold Coast and we can meet you. Maddie, whoever you want to meet, we'll meet you and we will have a good yeah, we'll have a good time. You know, have a barbie together or something. Go to Paradise Point, have a barbie together. I'd love to actually meet you in person. I reckon you'd be a real, what do you call it, laugh. You'd be really funny. He probably might even take Maddie out in his Harley Davidson. Maddie loves motorcycles. I think her brother's got one. I think she said her brother's got a Harley Davidson. I'm not quite sure. But it would be good to see him. But you know, life is very short, and I reckon you've got to make the most of your life. And if that means meeting subscribers, and you know you like your subscribers and they're doing a good job on your channel, and you want to meet them in person. I mean, I've met some subscribers already that follow me on TikTok. I've met some TikTok just followers. They're good people. I've got my mechanic. He follows me on YouTube and TikTok. So I've met people in real life that are decent people. I know some people are thinking, well, don't just take it easy, Pete, because some of them are not nice people. Some of them you can be burnt with. So just remember that, Pete, and take it easy. And I get you. I get where you're coming from, and I do appreciate that you're looking out for me, and it's very touching that you guys really care about me like that. It's something that I will say with me always, you know, cherish, is that you guys have shown me all the kindness that you've shown me, and over the year and a bit that I've been doing the YouTube channel, it's really, you know, gotten to me the way people really, they got your back, and people do jump onto the YouTube, and in the chat, I see them talking to each other, which is good. It makes me feel happy. It makes me feel proud that we're one little community on YouTube, and we're all talking to one another, and people are politeful to one another, they're respectful to one another, and that's good. It makes me feel happy when people, you know, are sort of talking, you know, one with the other, and that they're respectful of what they're saying and stuff like that. It's really cool. Because some YouTubers that do their channels, they, you know, have the chats and people talk to one another in their chats. But sometimes in their chats, they're very, stay with me, they're very sort of standoffish with each other. They're very, like, disrespectful to one another and stuff like that. So it does make it very hard to be mindful of certain people on my YouTube channel, because I'm a very easy-led person, so I do have to be very careful on, you know, who I meet with my support people, where I meet them, because you know, people can say, you know, who they are, they can say what, you know, what they are, but at the end of the day, I guess I have to see them face to face to realise who those people are. You can't just go up to a stranger and he's been one of your subscribers, and you say to him, oh yeah, hi, you know, I am, you know, whatever. You've got to be very, very careful who you meet and what you say to people. And Izzy's got all her comments coming out now. Izzy doesn't miss a day, only the weekends, because she does things with her partner. But when her partner's at work, Izzy's always on the YouTube with me. Always helps me out with the questions. Izzy and I were the one, I think it was a couple of months ago, we done that live stream, for the 4.5 hour live stream, Izzy and I done. And basically I was just telling the stories of the school days and stuff like that, and yet most people were joining in, they were telling me about what happened and something like that. Is someone being disrespectful, Izzy? You know, just let me know if anyone's just being disrespectful. Izzy's got her emojis up, which is great news. So yeah, basically, I'm really happy with the outcome yesterday. Talking to my my case manager, really helped me out a hell of a lot. Really got off of my chest what I was feeling, and what I had to say. I got it off of my chest, and I was very pumped to get it off my chest, because I was really stressing about it. Because when you've got the van in your mind too, and you're stressing out about that too, you've got to be sort of careful too, because certain things, as you know, I do take things to heart sometimes, and sometimes I do bottle things up, and I don't say anything to people, and then sometimes I do lose my cool and I say things to people that I don't mean sometimes, and sometimes then it's too late to take what you said back, um, about them sometimes. So it's best that I done what I did yesterday. I went through the right channel. I had a problem. I did talk to my say with me, my support workers, and I did say to them what I'm not feeling comfortable about that. And at the end of the day, I'm glad that you to her, and I said to her, I explained to her what was going on, that I wasn't feeling happy about this situation, and I want to talk about anything else but budgeting my money, because I am learning to do that myself in my own head, and I'm learning to pay my bills with the support workers' help. And my support team, and I've said this time and time again, you are the best. Maddie, Ava, um, say with me, Olivia when she's here, the new girl that will be starting with me, all the best. You are all the best people. You all look after me. You all do a good job for me. You all give me encouragement when something's not wrong, not right. You give me the encouragement to speak up, and if I don't speak up, they help me speak up on my behalf, which is, I'm very pleased about that. I really am, because sometimes an OT bloke can be a bit confronting, can be full in your face sort of thing, and and it can be full on. It's like a person when he's there and he's standing right in your face, and you're going red in the face. You're thinking to yourself, this guy just better give me some space, because he's really aggravating. And I said to Georgia yesterday, and I'm going to be honest with you guys, I didn't share this on the live yesterday because Ava was next to me, and I thought Ava was going to, because Ava's a good girl, but they do make reports, right? They do going to make reports and tell the boss what's going on, what Peter's doing, what stuff like that, and check in with him and stuff. They got it. That's their job. That's what a support person does. They got to, they're like, it's like having, what do you call it, a tape recorder with you, and it records everything you do, what you're doing, and then they take it to the boss and they let you know what's going on. But the ladies write it down, what Peter's done, what his mood was like, what did we do for the couple of hours. We just done live streams, and of course you've got to be careful, because the NDIS doesn't like you just doing live streams for 3 hours when you could do something better in your time. But they don't realise I do my chores in the morning, and then that's my community time. So that's why I do it that way now. So that's why you don't see me on many lives in the morning, because I do them in the afternoon, because sometimes the NDIS, they look at what you're doing and they see what you're doing with your support work, and they think, well, hang on, this guy's just doing that. I mean, what's the point of him having extra funding for that when it could be spent better doing other things? So that's why I do other things with my support team while I got them here, to show people that I am learning how to do this, I am learning how to do that. That is very, that's very important. That's part of the things. And I was talking to George yesterday, and she said it can take a couple of months for you to learn to do this, learn to do the chores, because not everyone is like me and likes doing chores straight off the bat. It's taken me a long while to learn how to do chores, but luckily I have got Ava that's been giving me a gentle nudge. She doesn't do a hard nudge. She's not mean like that. She lets me do things in my own time, and she does let me take things slowly. She will be working with me next week for 3 days, next week, and then she goes away on holiday for a month. I think she leaves on the 6th of December, and she'll be back in end of January or something. She goes to Japan for 3 months or something like that. So, you know, fair enough. That's completely understandable. But basically too, yeah, I like working with the team I've got. And I said to George yesterday, it makes it hard too when, you know, when my OT mentions budgets all the time, because then when he leaves, right, when he leaves and all this, then it makes the shift very uncomfortable for me, because then I'm stressed out. And I said to her yesterday, I'm stressed out when he mentions budget and stuff. I get stressed out, and then the end of when he leaves, my shift, and I'm not the happy thing, because I'm not a happy person inside me, because I've got this thing that's going around in my head, and it makes for, you know, my support worker like Maddie, whoever's with me that day, when this happens, it makes it very stressful for them as well, because they don't like to see me sad and miserable. You guys certainly don't like to see me sad. You like me to be happy and carefree and joke around and trip over something and say, oh, God, well, Pete's all now. He tripped over something, has he? And me to do something really funny for you guys and tell a joke and do that sort of thing. And sometimes it can make it very, very hard when, say with me, when you have these meetings, and then after that, say with me, you realise that that you have got someone that is on and on it. Yeah, it can really. And I said to her yesterday, it really bugs me. And she said, no, we can't have that. We can't have people that's going to upset you. And she said she will sort it out. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. We'll see, you know, what's going to happen, what's going to happen, if it's going to be mentioned again, or we move on to talk about something else. That'll be fine. Yeah, because at the end of the day, I don't want to say, yeah, well, yeah, he's still going on about it, because then I know a lot of people saying, probably thinking, well, you're a bit of a dobber, Pete, aren't you? Sometimes in life you have to be a dobber. If something don't feel right, you've got to speak out. You can't sort of brush it under the table if it's affecting you and it's upsetting you, and you're not feeling you know, happy about it. You've got to speak out, and you've got to sometimes speak your mind and say in life, well, this is not what I want to talk about. I'm quite aware of I can do that sort of skill. I'm learning how to do that skill in my head, and sometimes you've got to let people know. You've got to communicate with people. But I do know too, and a lot of people said this to me too, a lot of people said, but you can't be rude to the guy, because he's the guy that makes the reports through the NDIS and stuff like that. But at the end of the day too, I've got to have a say. I've got to have a say in what's best for me, what works for me, what I want to learn, what skills I want to learn, and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, yes, I have to tailor a plan to suit me. What suits Peter? What would he like to learn? What would he like to do more of? More fun things. And I have got a list on fun things I'd like to do. I am going to be, and I don't believe I'm saying this, I am going to be, when Maddie and I, we get this van sorted out, we are going to be buying a game of Monopoly, because Maddie said, I'm going to get you a game of Monopoly. We are going to learn to do money this way, and I am going to be sharing it with you, how I'm going about it, and what I'm doing, and the money that you do get from Monopoly is a good thing. Like, I can remember, I think it was the reading and writing class I used to do at the college I used to go to for disability people, right, to learn to read and write. And we used to have this game where we had Monopoly money, where we'd have like old milk containers, and savoury biscuit boxes and stuff like that. And we had a certain amount of money, and we could only spend a certain amount, and what could we buy for that amount, and how much did we spend buying the stuff that we would like to buy. And I think that was very I think that was very important, and it taught me a hell of a lot. What's enough, Rhea? What, you want a biscuit? Here. Here. No, you don't want it. You want some dog? You want dog food? Want some dog food? Hang on, guys. We're gonna get you some dog food. I'm back in a minute. Come on. You want some dog food? Hang on. Oh, you want some dog food? Water. Sorry guys. I had to go toilet, and we're trying to give the dog some dog food to see what he wants to eat. So we are planning to do that, to see what the dog will eat. Yeah, Maddie will be here in another hour and a bit, which I'm looking forward to seeing her. As you know, Maddie's a hoot. When Maddie comes, she's a real hoot. She really cracks me up and really makes me laugh. And I think that's good to have in a support worker, is someone like Maddie that makes you laugh and makes you smile. But they all do, really. I mean, Ava yesterday could not stop laughing when I stuffed up. I mean, she thought it was hilarious, and poor Hamish was on the other end saying to me, Peter, what are we going to do with you, boy? What are we going to do with you? Hamish really cracked me up. He really made me laugh. Which was, it made me feel a lot better. And, you know, especially after the talk I had with my case manager, it made me feel even more better. I was more happier. I was more relaxed towards the end of that, that thing that we were doing. I was very happy, very smiling. Stuff like that, and I was very happy. I reckon you guys came out clutch for that. I was very happy and very smiling. It was just a good thing to be able to get things off my chest and not bottle them up, and not, you know, because I did also say to my case manager too that he wanted me to make all these deals with him and stuff like that, and all that, and he kept going on and on at me, and I had a headache. You know, I had to take 2 Panamax after that, and I wasn't feeling the best and stuff like that, because he was just on and on at me. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow when he comes, or hear something today from Georgia, I will know more about it. We might get Maddie to, hey, we were just talking about you. Sarah. I just said how nice it was of you to think about me, you know, to offer me a job and stuff like that, and I was very appreciative of it. Don't get me wrong, and I did appreciate it. It's very, very kind of you to think of me like that. But if you do need someone that you want to give you a hand, why don't you? There's a company called it's like for disability people like myself. You can reach out to them, and you know how you'd get someone in, you'd have to pay them, like say, 400, whatever. You can have a disability person that does want to do that sort of thing, that's much younger than what I am, and like a Down syndrome, whatever, and they'll do the same sort of job that you need them to do for maybe maybe $100, $200, because then the government chips in and helps them. It's like a government funded sort of thing. But there is an organisation, I think it's called Jobs for Disability People, that just come out of like workshops and stuff like that, and they're looking for jobs and stuff like that. Do contact them, because some of the people when I worked at the gearbox place, the guy gave me a job, and I've done 2 or 3 hours with him. The only thing is, but if they're on a pension like I am, you've got to check in, and sometimes it's not worth the hassle, because what you get with one hand, they take away with the other hand, sort of thing, and then it can make it more difficult, because then you've got to, every fortnight you've got to phone in, you've got to tell them about this, you've got to tell them about that, declare this, declare that. How many hours you work for? I've been through it. I went through it. I went through it all, and I tell you, it was a nightmare. It was more trouble than what it was worth, to tell you the truth. It really was, Sarah. And so if you can find someone like that, then that'd be good. It would help you out. And of course, I'll stop by, and I will, I was thinking, now this is an idea I had in my head. It's only an idea. I was thinking, maybe one day we could come down to occasion and film some of the cars that you do, and maybe we could start a channel up, Sarah, Peter, and the support team, where we come in and film a few cars. I'd be up for something like that, because I'm learning how to do my YouTube stuff, and I'm learning how to video and stuff like that. I'd certainly be up for that. Put it on someone's channel too. That would be an idea. I'm thinking about it last night, and I'm thinking to myself, well, I'm into cars, and I like to film more cars. The panel side of it, how they braid them and stuff like that. I would like to do that, because that's something I'm really keen on, is doing YouTube like I'm doing, but adding more content, adding stuff that's interesting to me and would be interesting to the other people on the channel. Because people, at the end of the day, they like what I'm doing, don't get me wrong, but I want to add some more content to the channel, doing some stuff like that. I mean, I have filmed a couple of people, support people's cars and stuff like that. I think it was Olivia's car, filmed on TikTok, got 1,000 something views for being a hybrid. And that's something, I'd be, thinking about starting to do that sort of thing, if you know what I mean, because I'm getting good at my video. I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I've got these high-tech cameras and all this bullshit. I don't have that. What you see with me is what you get. I got my phone off my 17 Pro Max. I film off of that. It does everything for me. I don't have the microphones or any of that. I don't believe in that. I'm just a YouTuber that films, puts it out there, and say, well, that's it. I hope that lady's not here again. Usually turns up. I'm just keeping my eye out, guys. Keeping a sharp eye out. So yeah, I'll be up for that sort of thing. Trying to work out Sarah's comment. But Sarah, if you wouldn't mind, just wait until Maddie comes, and I'll get her to read your question. I will get her to read your question. because I cannot read that well, and it makes it very hard for me. Unfortunately, a bit of a dumbass, I guess, but a fun one at that anyway. But yeah, I was telling everyone about about your kind offer and to help me with the van, the cut and polish, and I was very, very, very pleased and happy that someone does think about me like that. It's really cool to have a friend. You get all the friends in the world, and it's good to have people that I can trust on my YouTube channel. It really is, because as you know, I'm a very easily led person. I'm a very shy person. I haven't got many friends outside. I find it hard to mix with people, because over the past years I've mixed with people and have taken advantage of me, and it has been very hard for me to sort of open up to people, if you know what I mean. I'm like with the support people. I'm with Maddie, Olivia, all the support people I got. Of course I open up with them because I feel comfortable with them. I know them. They're my mates as well as a support worker, and I can open up to them. I can be myself, and that's what I'm learning on YouTube, to open up to people. I know everyone is not as trusting as what they seem to be, but I'm getting used to now opening up to people. So it's taken me a while, but I am getting there. And for me to have some friends and meet people, meet the subscribers, that's good for me to go out and meet people and say, oh yeah, it's a subscriber on my channel, sort of thing. It's really good. I reckon more YouTubers should meet their subscribers. It should go out and say to them, oh hi, how you going? I'm such and such. I love your stuff. I watch it all the time, because then it gives the YouTuber something better to work on. It gives them a freedom of, oh yeah, they love that sort of stuff. I'll continue doing that stuff, but I'll add a bit of a twist to it. I'll make it more funnier, or I can make it more serious. So I guess, I will sort of try my hardest to do the everyday living, of course, but to put a twist on it, sort of thing. Do something a bit funny, like Maddie falling off of a machine was not a video that we thought would do so well. The cleaning video of the van, 4,000 something views over on TikTok, and I pinned that this morning because I was looking at it and I'm thinking, it's got 3,000 views, boy. You got to pin that. So I pinned that video, and when I pinned that video, it went up to 5,000 nearly views. I don't know how many it's got now. I haven't been over there to check, but some of those videos just take off. I've got a video with Maddie where I'm saying, here's me and Big Maddie. This was about nearly 7 or 8 months ago, and I'm saying, this is Big Maddie. Maddie turns around and says, no, you're big. No, you're small. Everything on you small. And that video got to 38,000 views on TikTok. Just me and Maddie joking around, acting like a clown, like we always do. And I don't know if you know, Sarah, but Maddie and I had a live stream in a van once, and we were only on for about, I think it was about an hour, 2 hours, something like that. We were at the beach, and we got over 17,000 views on YouTube for our live stream, and we got 1,000 subscribers in 2 hours. And I was blown away that people liked me so much to subscribe to the channel. And as a kookaburra man, we've got a man named the kookaburra man. His name Matthew. He always says to me, Pete, I love your content. He's from America. He says, I love your content. You're doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work. He actually sent me some stuff from America. I think it was a keychain, a fridge magnet, and a very nice letter. I've got to send him some stuff back, but I'm waiting for him to come onto the channel so I can see what he wants, because I'm a collector too. I've got all those pictures I collect. Like I go to the Drake's, the shop there, and I buy the olden day, like pictures of petrol stations from the 70s, the 80s. I do get all of that sort of stuff. So I do collect. Hang on, guys, there's a video just came. Oh, hang on, guys, it's got to be, because it was I just wanted to see how the videos were going. Another follower, Maddie's videos, 4,700. She's got 200 views in less than 40 something minutes. Jesus, I can't believe it that video's done so well. It's unbelievable. You guys are bloody legends. Really are legends for that video. Can't believe how well it's done. I've got to take my hat off to you. Butch, come here. Butchie, here. Come here. Come. Oh man, this dog.
Yeah.
Did he have any breakfast?
Yeah, they had something.
What did he have?
Chicken.
Oh, I thought he was going to have dog food. We're trying to get him on dog food. The old lady will be here soon, Dad, so you better wait for her.
She coming here?
No, not yet, but she'll be here soon.
You don't talk very much.
You got me in trouble with her.
The girls to take my dog out. That's all.
What are you going to do when the haircut lady comes?
I'm going to cancel.
Dad's going to cancel the hair lady appointment. Hey, Butch, had some chicken, did you, fella? Dog is here. He just went for a walk. He's a bit of a hot one. Come on, Butch, you want to come up here? I have got water here. I've got water here. How are you today? I'm good. How are you, my friend? Peter. You. Thank you. Do appreciate all the kind words that you people are saying. It's really, really cool. Really cool to be here and on the channel. Thank you so much for being here with me and liking the live stream and being part of the live stream. Do appreciate you guys being here. As I said, couldn't do the live streams without you. Yeah, well, I could, but it'd be very hard to do them. I know a lot of people are probably going to be asking me, when did you ever do a long live stream on the YouTube, the TikTok channel? TikTok channel, as I said, I have done a long live stream on there. It did go for about, say with me, Peter, you been drinking? Bit early to drink, mate. No, we don't drink at this time. Only water. That's all we drink. We don't. Wine time doesn't start till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, my friend. I don't know where you get the I've been drinking situation from. I guess everyone is entitled to their opinion, but no, we don't drink. Well, I just tell the news for the people that want to hear the news, what's going on. I drink had. Well, it's probably a different time where you are. It's probably a different time. I mean, I don't know what time it is where you are. But here in Australia, it's only 8:15 in the morning. So no, that's a very, what do you call it? Say with me, a different time. Time to drink. Time to go. There we go. That's another person out of the way. Yeah, guys, please be nice to me. That's all I ask. Some people do like to take the piss out of you, which is understandable. So, fortunately, that guy has got 24-hour ban. I said to Ava yesterday, Ava was sort of getting rid of a lot of people from the YouTube live stream, and I was saying to Ava, there's a lot of people that you're getting rid of, and Ava said, oh yeah, but yeah, they're saying this, they're saying that, and I did say to her, well, you do have to, you know, let some people stay, because at the end of the day, some people want to be on the YouTube and they want to be you're heard, and you can't block everyone just because they say something bad. But if they do repeat the question over and over and over and over and over again, well then yes, you do have the right to get rid of them. Um, Maddie, no, Maddie takes it in her stride. Maddie's more like, oh, that's okay, please. She takes it in her stride, and she does love the audience that's on the channel, and they do make her laugh, and that they make me laugh too. So at the end of the day, we're quite happy to have people to make us laugh on the channel, I suppose. Um, and Butch is here before people are realising where Butch is here. Um, I'm just waiting for some drama to unfold. Okay, I'm just waiting for some drama to unfold. That's my neighbour, Kathy. She's going out with her nurse support worker. Yeah, I got rid of that guy. Let's see, he was just repeating the same question to me over and over. So I decided, I time him out for 24 hours. He's just being a complete nuthead. So I got rid of him for a couple of hours, for 24 hours anyway. You do get people like that on the channel. It's just something that goes with the territory. When you do YouTube, some people turn up like that, and some people decide, oh yeah, well, we'll say something like this on the channel. We'll be a real smart mouth and stuff. I don't know where Hamish is. Hamish is usually on. Probably Hamish is out there working. Hamish, if you are there, welcome, Hamish. Welcome to everyone that has been on this morning with me so far. It's been really great. A lot of people probably ask, why do you start live streaming so early, Pete, if you haven't got the support people here to read your questions for you? Because I believe in doing live streams on my own, solo live streams like I'm doing now, to better myself, to show people I'm not a complete non, that I can do live streaming, I can do this, I'm not completely stupid. And that's why I do my live streaming, because I want people to see the real Peter, the struggles I do have when I do live streaming, which is reading the comments, reading the questions, and I do try to read your questions. Believe me, the small questions, I do try to read them. Sometimes it can be very hard, sometimes it can be very easy. It just depends on the question and the way it's put to you. But a lot of you guys have helped me over the past year or so with my reading, and that's been really, really cool, is to learn how to read. And I might bring it up tomorrow with them, if I can learn how to read, put an hour aside to learn how to read, like I used to do. I reckon that'd be good. Now that's a skill I'd like to learn how to read. So we can put that to him tomorrow instead of that budgeting thing. So I will be putting that tomorrow to him. I reckon that would be really cool, because most adults like myself that struggle from reading, they're a bit ashamed. They feel a bit ashamed to learn how to read at their age. They think, oh well, I'm too old to read. You're never too old to read. I used to think the same. I used to think, I'm too old to read. I can't do this at my age. I'm too old. But the end of the day is, you're never too old to learn anything. If you're willing to put yourself out there and you're willing to learn, then you can really put your mind to anything, and you can do anything basically that your mind's set you can do. I'm not saying people can be doctors when they can't be doctors. I mean, that's a bit that would be a bit stupid of me to say that. But basically, you can put your mind set to doing what you want to do. You can do things in life that you're capable of doing. I do believe that. I mean, as you know, I like my driving, stuff like that. I'm good at that. I know that keeps me it keeps me happy, and it keeps me saving me really proud of what I'm doing. Some people are good at other things. Some people are good at I don't know. And see, everyone too. Don't forget, everyone out there that's got a disability, like myself, or whatever disabilities they've got, they're good at certain things. They We're all built differently with disabilities. We've all got different strengths, different weaknesses, and stuff like that. And a lot of people don't see that sometimes, that we have got different strengths and different weaknesses. They sort of take us all for what we are, sort of thing, if you know what I mean. And they don't sometimes give us a fair go. And sometimes that can be really frustrating when you have got a disability and something like that, and because you've got to give the person with disability a go. That's my outlook. I'm going to have a lolly. That's my outlook in life. Give a person with a disability a go, because we are good people. Yes, I am having a strepsil. Um, we are good people. Um, we do try our hardest. And yeah, basically, I'm really happy with what I've achieved over my life. I've achieved so much in my life. I know a lot of people will disagree on that. Um, I have achieved a lot with my life. I've learned how to spray paint. I've learned how to drive forklifts. Um, I've learned from my social media, from my YouTube. I've learned to communicate with people. I've learned to open up to people. I've learned to be a better person. Um, I've just learned so much. I've learned so much, and I'm really blessed that you guys have followed along in my journey, to being with me. Um, it's been really cool to have you on my channel. And of course, a lot of people are asking, will you ever see little Ruby again? I hope one day we do see little Ruby. I really do. Um, little Ruby was a really good mate and a really good worker. And no, I haven't heard from her since she left. I haven't heard from her, which is sad times. I'm hoping she will get in contact with me at Christmas and wish me a happy Christmas at least. And I'm hoping she's fine. It's sad when support workers do leave you, because you don't know. It's Wednesday, that's right, dickhead. I'm thinking to myself, is it the day that the cleaning lady comes? And I'm thinking, yeah, it is, boy. It's bloody Wednesday. Where are you, you fool? The fool is in a different world. So yeah, it is Wednesday today. Is the day that my lovely mate Maddie comes. Hey, is okay? Yeah, I'm fine, Izzy. I'm still here, still breathing. Do you like pink? No, Izzy, but I'm sure you like pink. Who reckons, everyone, that Izzy likes pink instead of Peter? Izzy and Hamish have got this joke going with me, because I bought a pink water bottle, and they've got this standing joke going with me. And every time they jump on, they say, Peter, you like pink. Pink. Yeah, see, Izzy likes pink. No, Peter's not pink. Izzy, he likes light green colours like that. I'm going to sell the pink bottle on Facebook Marketplace. There you go. wouldn't get many bids for it, would I? Pink bottle, eh? Is he saying pink bottle, pink bottle, pink bottle, pink bottle? Maddie will be here another half an hour or so. I know everyone loves seeing Maddie on the live streams. I know Izzy does. Izzy gets very excited. $19 cents. That's nearly $1. Just say $1, Izzy, will be right. Alright guys, I'm going to head over to TikTok because I think Izzy wants to talk to me.